Good morning. We're back in this awesome space once again. This is what they call the co-work room, the conference work room, whatever they call it. Here in this building where I live, they have this really cool space here, as you can see, where people who reside in this building can come down here and get some work done. If you work remotely like I do, hybrid, obviously. If you're a content creator, vlogging, podcast, you can come in here and set up and get some work done. It's so quiet. It smells really nice. Very awesome space. Glad they have stuff like this available in this building. I come down here every chance I get when I need to get some work done. And yes, very, very peaceful and chill. I love it. So today I'm working remotely again. And this coming Monday, I will be back in the office. I work in IT, IT support tier 2. And Monday we'll be back in the office, or things can change, who knows. But yeah, today we're here working remotely. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, basically. Basically, I guess, which do I prefer? Do I prefer working remotely, hybrid, or in person? I do have a preference, actually. I do have a preference on either of the three. And my preference is actually working hybrid. I think that makes a lot more sense to me. I like being home, obviously, get some work done, run some errands. That's always a good thing, right? And I also enjoy, being in the office where I get to interact with my colleagues and, my peers. And it's good to be around people. It's good to network. It's good to build those relationships in person. I think there's something so special. I sound kind of cheesy or corny. I don't know, but just speaking for myself, just my opinion, there's something special about conversing with a fellow human being in person. I like to be around people and ask questions, listen to their stories or their experiences, and just have that human to human interaction. It feels good. Okay, so that's one major plus of working in person, is being around others. Again, I'll speak for myself. I can't speak for you, but that is my preference, working hybrid. I have no problem working on site. I think it's a healthy thing every now and then to be around people, to, interact, to just have that back and forth. Again, it sounds so cheesy and corny. It may sound dumb to people. I get it, but that's just my opinion. There's something really special about that type of experience. So that's what I prefer. And I'm kind of looking forward to Monday, seeing everyone in person again. I'm looking forward to seeing my teammates and just maybe catch up what they've been doing. I did hang out with them a couple of days ago. This week, I'm tripping. We had a little barbecue, right? Where we just kind of met up and just hung out for a little bit. Still brought our laptops and just spent some time together. So that was really cool that we were able to do that this past Tuesday, actually. That was really nice. But some people were not able to make it, obviously. People have other things to work on, or, I'm not sure if it's something to do with their family, kids, whatever. But the point is, some people are not able to make it. And I get to see them Monday. So should be very exciting. So I guess that's the question for you, right? Which do you prefer? Hybrid, remote, or in person? Right now, a lot of people are, and I'm not saying this to bash or, insult or make it seem like it's a bad thing what I'm getting ready to say, but a lot of people are so quick to want a remote job. And I understand, I know the feeling of working from home. It does feel good. You can get some other things done, do some laundry, walk the dogs, maybe just relax at your home. That's a very healthy thing every now and then too. I won't lie to you, it does feel nice, But that's what people most rather they gravitate towards, finding a remote job. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Do your thing. But I guess I'm trying to make sense here. I think people are missing out when they put these filtrations in place in terms of, what they're looking for in terms of a job. And what I'm trying to say is, I would consider working a job. It doesn't have to be tech. It doesn't have to be something in IT or whatever. But I would encourage you, especially if this is your first job in tech, right? Either in IT or software engineering. I would not just only have the expectation, but just have this high interest in remote job. It has to be a remote job. I'm not saying that's a big problem, but my thing is, by you not giving a job that's on site a chance, that may be a great experience for you in terms of landing other jobs in the future, right? I'm trying to make sense. By you going to your job and it's in person, especially in tech, right? That to me is a way of building relationships, networking, meeting people. You never know who knows who that can help you in the future. That's what I'm saying. There's always some kind of information that people could share with you, because you're working in person and you're having that interaction with that human being. They may feel comfortable enough to share information with you that's going to benefit you for, in terms of, you landing your next role or, just trying to help you better your life and just evolve. I hope I'm making sense, man. If I'm not, I do apologize. But networking is such a big deal to me. And I very much believe there's nothing that can beat networking with people when you're speaking with them in person, right? Compared to virtually. That's still good. Virtually meaning a Zoom call, Teams meeting, like that, basically. Chat, some kind of chat box. Talking to that person, talking to that individual in person, I think that's a way better experience, right, than virtually, because you're really getting a chance to see that person's face, their expression. I'm just trying to make sense. People feel a lot more comfortable when, I can't speak for people, man, but I just know for a fact when it's in person, there's something way more intimate, if that makes any sense, than virtually. There's like it can lead to a real bond because it's in person than the opposite. Like that you can really build a stronger bond or a stronger rapport with that individual because you're speaking with that individual in person. I'm trying to make sense. If I'm not, I do apologize, and I pray to God this makes sense to you. That's why I'm big on people should not just have this filtration in place where they're not trying to work on site. I would encourage you to do so. I would encourage you to very much, get your job. If it's not 100% on site, at least a hybrid role where you're still getting a chance to be around people. And maybe I'm not being clear enough to help you realize how big of a deal that is. And I do apologize, right? But I guess the best way I can, express to the importance of working in person or on site is you can build a stronger bond with people, and they can trust you more and help you evolve into a better person. Maybe whatever information they share with you because they trust you, because again, you're speaking with them in person. They may help you land a better job in the future. They may help you. They may share some kind of information with you that's going to really help you for, not just work-wise, but as a human being, because they trust you, and that's experience I've I've had for the past 20 years of me working. By me speaking with people, a recruiter in person, we have a stronger, bond where they are always calling me when they have another job opportunity. To this day, I still speak to the same recruiters, right, that I spoke to last year, 2 years ago. There's more trust because they've met me in person than virtually. They seem to feel a lot more comfortable around me because they've met me before in person. I'm telling you, there's something so special about that interaction when it's in person than virtually. It's almost like trying to date someone, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is when you're meeting people for the first time in person compared to virtually, that person seems to trust you more because they're around you, right? They can physically touch you, meaning shake your hand, give you a hug. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that type of intimate bond, where people are actually shaking hands, hugging. You cannot beat that. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's the type of trust people seem to have when you meet them in person. They've actually met you in person is a big deal. And I'm kind of off topic, but that's what I'm just trying to share with you. The importance of working on site in person is you can build a stronger bond with your boss, with the CEO, with the CTO, with the IT manager, with the GM, with your teammates, your colleagues, your peers. People trust you more when they've met you than virtually. So again, I'm just trying to make sense. But that's why I'm kind of excited to go back in the office Monday to see people again. Not that I don't like working remotely. I do. I like both. Why not? Both is healthy, right? There's nothing wrong with having that separation, basically, every now and then, right? Every now and then, just kind of have that separation. Working remotely, just having that peace of mind. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy working remotely too, but I also enjoy being around people. I enjoy when I have a problem, I can physically go see someone and try to see if I'm going into the right direction to solve an issue. Then speaking to them through some type of, piece of software, Teams or whatever, Outlook. I'm just trying to make sense. And if I'm not, I keep apologizing. If I'm not making sense, forgive me. I just, from experience, working jobs, basically, nothing beats working in person, meeting people, building that real bond, that trust, that rapport. That's being built when you see them in person. That's how, well, for me, I'll speak for myself. That's how I was able to build stronger relationships with different people, recruiters and whatnot. I keep saying recruiters because it's a form of networking, right? When they have something available, they reach out to me because they've met me in person. They trust me. Compared to someone that they're talking to virtually. They've never met them like before. Someone that lives in Alaska. They don't know this person. You've never met them before. I mean, they sound cool, but you can't beat that real human connection when it's, human to human, face to face, shake someone's hand. That just can't be beaten. And that's, to me, where the real trust and rapport and bond is built, when you meet them in person. And that is the importance of working, to me, on site. So again, I would not, if I were you, I would drop the filtration and not only seek remote jobs, I would consider working hybrid if possible. I very much believe that is a much, I can't speak for you. I hate speaking for people. I hate doing that. Speaking for myself, I know the importance of meeting people in person. I know I know how big of a deal that is. I was able to build, stronger relationships because I've met someone in person. I know that would be a little harder if we only conversed virtually, right? It's still possible, but I think people remember you more because they met you in person than virtually. You know what I mean? That to me is, I can't say you're building like memories or whatever because I'm just trying to make sense here. I just know people seem to remember me more and feel more connected with me because they've met me in person compared to if they just only met me through a virtual call. So, yeah, again, I just think that's a better, I hate to speak for you, but for me, hybrid roles make sense to me than 100% remote and 100% on site. A nice balance seems to be a better option for me because I enjoy both. I do. So, listen, I'll leave all my socials down below. I'll leave everything that you need to know about me. So my LinkedIn, my IG, my TikTok account. I'll leave all my socials down below if you're looking to connect with me outside of YouTube. Thank you to our sponsors, Course Careers, who also helped me land IT jobs. And I think that would be a great thing for people like you if you're new to IT or if you're new to tech. You need to kind of gain some skills, some hardcore skills on tech and whatever you're trying to do. Course Careers, it seems to be a great option. It worked out for me. But yeah, I'll leave more information about that down below in the box. And yeah, much love to you. Hope this made sense. Like I said before, I keep saying that. Hope it made sense. Hope you got some value from this information. Catch you on the next one. Peace out. Let me get to work. Peace.